Then out of nowhere, one of the guards, I don't know if he's a guard, like one of the elders reaches out to Damon and is like, hey, Lair Strong has left you a little something. Lair's left you a present. And Damon takes the torch and goes down this dark hallway, and you're seeing like, it looks like little mini prison, probably smells terrible. It's super dark and nasty looking. And he's walking down, and as he's walking down, we're getting just a little bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit, got a little bit, got a little bit, got a little bit closer. And he walks up and he puts the torch to the door. And he can see as clear as day who is in the prison, who is in the cell. And he starts laughing, just maniacally laughing, like throwing head back, laughing. And I knew exactly who it was because from the season finale, they showed a little bit about what was going to be happening and stuff. So when I saw that, I knew exactly who it was. And so Rhaenyra is meeting with some of the people, and they bring the guy that tried to rape Alicent because he was in there for whatever, and he had nothing good to say or whatever. He was just negative because we could all tell. But out of nowhere, here comes Damon with a toy for Rhaenyra to tear up. And who is it? No other than Otto Hightower. Otto Hightower. Y'all remember Otto? Alicent Daddy? Yeah. So they get down there. And remember, it's a whole host of just things going through Rhaenyra's mind because he was the main person to set everything in motion. He pushed his daughter up on Viserys. All of this is really because of him. And Damon whispers in his ear, says, kneel. He kneels before Rhaenyra. And Damon's like, look, Aegon is gone. We don't know where he is. So we're going to have to use his granddaddy, in his place. And Rhaenyra's like, really? And he's like, yeah, this'll do. Same thing, everybody would know you mean business. And Otto was just talking shit. And I was just like, you want to get chopped up, don't you? And he's like, well, just make it quick. Matter of fact, why don't Damon just do it? I don't feel like being hacked at continuously. Just make it one swift movement. Because if Rhaenyra do it, she just gonna take forever. He's such an asshole. Just asshole to extreme. But you can tell in this moment, Rhaenyra does not want to show fear. And she knows that she has to do this in order to get her full respect for the crown. She has to do it. There's no way around it. So Damon encourages her. He's like, you know what you got to do? And she's like, yeah, I know what I got to do. And so what I found out about Damon's sword, it belonged to one of his ancestors. It was a powerful female ancestor of his that it was like the sharpest sword ever. And then he had the nerve to bring up her father. That's going to piss her off more. But maybe that was part of his thing. It's like, he's like, look, I know I'm done for anyways. I might as well get all of my cracks out or whatever. And Damon says to her, look, in this moment, you will become queen. It will be official. You have to do this. Otto is not quite certain if she's going to actually do it. In all honesty, in that moment, I kind of just was hesitant and no. I was like, is she going to do it? Is she going to be able to do it? What is the cause of this? And so she's looking at him. She's kind of like guesstimating stuff. He's looking back at her like, bitch, just do it. I hate Otto in this moment. He's such an asshole. And it just, he holds his neck over and she hits him. She strikes him one time in the back. And he is like, he's struggling. He's laboring to breathe. And then she goes one more time and gets his head cut clean off of his body. Blood and everything. Snot is just falling out of her nose. She's just going through the motions of it. Damon looks proud as hell. He takes the sword And he chops off the other guy's head. And that is what it is. That's the deal of it. And so then Rhaenyra is walking, and she's had to walk through the blood of Otto to get to the Iron Throne. And you can just see it as just a labor for her because, again, there's been so much loss. She lost her father. She lost her sons. She lost the throne. She is walking, and I love the cinematography of seeing her in Otto's blood and then also seeing the blood footstep that she's taken to get to the throne. And you're seeing as she's walking, she's leaving prints of blood from her boots, and she's walking up. When I tell you, this is cinematography heaven. This is so freaking smart and beautiful in this moment because Rhaenyra is finally taking the throne. So she gets up to the top. She turns around. She's a little uncertain. And then she slowly but surely just kind of eases into the seat. And in that moment, you can tell, like, she is changed. She is not the same Rhaenyra. This is a change of everything to do with her. The humanity part of her might be gone. But in that moment, she's changed. She's anew. Like, Daemon kind of nods to her like, yes, this is for you. This is what is supposed to happen. This is it. And she's taking it all in that moment. And then out of nowhere, you hear someone say, clear, clear. And they found Alicent, Helaena, and the baby, which I told you, Alicent should have been left. Alicent looks down and sees her father's head in the pool of blood. She knows what Rhaenyra had to do. And in that moment, she's just like, she looks up at Rhaenyra like, what the heck, bro? And Rhaenyra is looking, she's looking like an immersion of multiple emotions. She looks angry. She looks happy. She looks proud. She looks like the fucking queen. And that was an epic episode. I love the episode. I think they did a really great job with it. But I'm telling y'all, Rhaenyra on the Iron Throne. We've been looking for this since season 2. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. 2 years ago, I wanted Rhaenyra on the throne. She is the rightful heir. That is what I wanted. And it happened. It finally freaking happened. So I'm super excited about that. Super duper trooper excited about it. If you guys are also watching along with me, I want to hear from you. What are you liking? What are you not liking? What do you feel? What do you don't feel? What do you think will happen next? Right now, Rhaenyra has the throne. Right now. But we know that this throne changes ownership several times over. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens next. So I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. Keep in mind, you can tag me across social media at OneLoveAsh, the number 1, LOVEASH. Let me know what your thoughts are. Send some comments. Holla.